What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be talking about quite a big thing in today's video. This thing is not my schlong. Okay, I'm just playing with you guys, but honestly, yeah, it's crazy. We have hit the 3rd anniversary for this channel. It's the 10th of April when you will be seeing this video, and for anyone who hasn't fitted the pieces together in their head, that means this channel was set up 3 years ago. It's on the 10th of April, so yeah, it's kind of wild to think about. It doesn't even feel like it's been that long, because generally the last time I made an anniversary video, which was the 2nd year anniversary, that was last year, obviously, no shit, but that felt like it was just recently. Like, it doesn't even feel that long ago. It's just crazy how quickly time is flying by. You know, God, it's weird. Like, I remember in school just how slow time went, and now, before you know it, like, every damn week passes by like a day. It's real, guys. It's real. Like, you'll understand it. Once you're out of school, you'll understand how quickly time just flies by. But yeah, so I figured I would use a mix of gameplay for this whilst I ramble, because, you know, I wanted to get a highlight of gameplay from each COD game that I played on this channel mainly. I know you could say Black Ops 4 could be thrown in there, but like, realistically, Black Ops 4 wasn't really an era on this channel. I did play Black Ops 4 on the archive channel quite a bit. Like, that was something I mainly was doing quite a lot last year, and the year before I was grinding Dark Matter, which I did get in the end, thank God. But I wasn't heavily playing Black Ops 4, making content on it, because it's not a recent game, you know what I mean? But like, we have been through different eras of the channel. We had the Modern Warfare Xavvo, we had the Cold War Zombies Xavvo. I mean, we did a bit of multiplayer, but nothing too crazy. It was mainly zombies, to be honest. That was one of the main things that skyrocketed this channel, was the zombies content. There's no denying that at all. Then there was the Vanguard era of Xavvo, and then now we have the Modern Warfare 2 era of Xavvo. And it's just really interesting to see over the years, you know, just the different eras we've been through and the memories that we can create in those eras, you know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to show a highlight of gameplay just from each of those games whilst I talk, just so you can kind of have a bit of a throwback to those games, because I know some people can just hop on the game and play them again themselves, but, you know, at the same time, it's kind of interesting to see it on the channel, I guess, of the creator that you watched through those eras, if that makes sense. And as well as that, a lot of people just might not be bothered picking up the other game, so you get to see it without actually having to put the game on yourself and play it. You can just watch it in this video. So hopefully you have some throwbacks looking at these gameplays. But it's just honestly crazy. Like I say, it's been 3 years since I set this channel up. It was in 2020, in the pandemic. I think I'd literally just been moving a bunch of channels. The story behind that was honestly hilarious, and I think a very small amount of people actually know how this channel came about, because honestly, I didn't intend this channel to be made, which kind of sounds crazy to hear, but I've been doing YouTube, for anyone who doesn't know, a little bit of backstory. I've been doing YouTube for some years now. I started my first ever channel in 2013, and I was like 8 or 9 at that time. I posted a little bit. It was mostly just kind of comical shit posts, like almost like, I guess you'd call them shit posts now, but they were like a little bit in the style of Fred, if you've watched Fred, you know, like role-playing sort of videos. And I only did a few of them, like 1 or 2 videos, and I was like, why the hell am I not getting any views on these? Why has no one seen these? Why are they not blown up, you know? And it's because obviously I had to learn the hard way that it's not that easy to make views on YouTube, and everyone who was trying to say that it was easy, they were talking through their ass. So it was funny. That was like the start of my kind of YouTube career, if you want to call it that. And I only started actually properly uploading in around, I think, 2015. So it was like 2015 I actually started trying to post content as a kid. You know, I was playing all sorts of different games. Call of Duty was never something I actually played at that time, so, you know, it's kind of funny when I get comments that, you know, people like are surprised when I don't know what a certain thing is. Like, for example, in a seasonal battle pass, people are like, you don't know who this character is? How do you not know who this guy is? And I'm like, bro, I didn't play back then. Like, I'm not OG. I wish I was. I really wish I was, because I did look at COD games back then, and I thought that's kind of cool. Call of Duty, I don't know what that is. I know it's a game, but I didn't know anything about it, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to play it, but I had it, like, a few of the games games on my 360 that we had shared in our household, and I played sometimes on offline, like as I say, Black Ops 2 Zombies, but I was really not into the games like that. And obviously back then the graphics were pretty bad, so it had quite an effect on me. It made me feel nauseated after a while, so I could never really play games for too long on old consoles. So that's a little bit of a throwback. Yes, I used to do YouTube since like 2015, 2013, however you want to look at it. So yeah, this channel never really was planned. It wasn't planned. I've had multiple different aliases over the years. I honestly was working on a channel prior to this channel, and I think it was called Willukes or Ylukes or some weird shit like that, and it was very similar in content. It was like COD content, stuff like that, and I'd only had it for about a month, I think. 2 months, 3 months, I can't really remember. And that channel I'd made to move away from the previous channel, which I had for some years, since like 2018, because I was just kind of getting fed up with people at my school finding out about it and stuff like that, and just people being dickheads, you know what I mean? And I just kind of wanted to start over fresh, make a new channel with a new niche, and I wanted to start over. And that channel didn't do too well, and that's how this channel came about. So I really was jumping channels quite a bit around 2020 at the start, and I don't know why. Like I've said in the previous yearly, or I guess you should say annual videos about the milestone of whatever anniversary it is, you know, I have mentioned quite a lot that when I set this channel up, I kind of saw it to be different to my other channels. And I don't say that as like some top tier bullshit comment, like something that a YouTuber would spew to sound good, because it's like, I always knew this was going to be different. Like, no, I genuinely did. Like, I'm not even being funny. When I was setting the channel up and I looked at it, I don't know what it was, and if it was the name, if it was the intro. At the time, my intro, actually, if you've been around this channel over all the years, you'll probably know my original intro was not what's going on my fellow troops. It was actually what's going on my compulsive Call of Duty players. And I kind of got fed up of it, because I was thinking to myself, if someone was to put this on a t-shirt, right, would it be cringe? And I was like, it's a bit cringe. So that's what kind of led me to change it, because I was really trying to think, like, an intro has to be good and memorable to the point where it's going to sound good on merchandise type thing, if you're thinking long term. So I did change that. But honestly, at the start of the channel, I was looking at the niche, the type of content. I was really feeling Modern Warfare at the time. I was, you know, it was season 2 or season 3 of the game, and I was just pumping out content. I wasn't really too bothered about the quality, and I was just really having fun. I was making loads of tutorials, class setups, talking about news inside of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, 2019. I was just talking about so much inside of Modern Warfare. I just liked the channel. I liked the branding. I liked the name. Something about it felt fresh and different, and I kind of just saw it as like, picture it like the most generic thing. Like, it looked like the sun on the sunset right ahead. It was a beautiful picture. I knew good things were going to come over the mountains. Like, think of some cringe like that. Like, that was kind of, in a nutshell, how I looked at this channel. Like, it just looked like a bright future, something quite pretty to look on. And I know it is really corny, but that's generally kind of how I saw it, and I really wanted to get into it and start really hammering out content, and that's what I did. And obviously this channel has done so well, and for anyone who hasn't been here over all the years I've been making content, it would mainly be my close friends, you'll know this is the best performing channel I have made so far. It absolutely outweighs any other channel I've made. The previous milestone that I'd ever gotten the highest to before this channel was 400 subscribers. That was the best I could do. At least that's what I thought. And this channel has absolutely blown those numbers out of the water. Like, it's crazy. We've got, like, we're going on 3,000 subscribers soon for this channel. So yeah, and we've been hitting absolutely huge milestones in terms of views and all the sorts. It's just honestly amazing, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I really, really do wish I could post more videos. You know, if I could get a better computer right now, like just a fucking solid computer, like speedy as hell, edits really quickly, bro, I would be posting so much more content than I am. Believe you me, I would. It's just so hard making videos with a laptop that has 4 gigabytes of RAM and just doesn't allow you to optimally make videos to the best speed and performance and pump them out, you know, quickly type thing. I really wish I could churn up content like a machine, but I can't. I am a one-man kind of editor and creator here. Like, Like, I do all of it. I don't have editors. I'm not at a point anyway where I'm going to pay for any editors anyway. So you get what I mean. It's difficult to post content as consistently as I would like to. But that does not mean I'm going anywhere, and it doesn't mean that my flame has burnt out. It doesn't mean that at all. I'm very passionate about YouTube. I always have been, as I say, like I've said before, I've been doing it for countless years. So, I'm serious about this. I've not really ever given up on it. I've had my doubts, but I've never actually given in or buckled to any of those doubts. I've kind of always just kind of kept a hard shoulder and just kept going, and I do enjoy it, and I really do hope to see, I guess, Call of Duty in general just to get better and better, although that might be some false optimism. I truly believe they're capable of listening to the community. We've seen them do that so far pretty well, I guess, to a degree, but we'll have to see. We'll have to let them continue to prove us wrong until we can truly trust that they can do something better about their games. But so yeah, it's just absolutely mental to see how far the channel's come in terms of the audio quality, the video quality, the games, just looking at how they've progressed in quality, I guess, as well. Just, it's weird. 3 years since quarantine. I just can't even believe that. That is just so weird. That is so bizarre. Like, 3 years. Like, what the hell? Next thing you know, it's going to be 4 years, and this video will feel like it was recorded yesterday. I don't know, man. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone who's been here over the years. Anyone who's joined recently, whether you've been here long term or whatever it may be. Just thank you so much. It means so much to me, and I really am glad there's people that generally enjoy watching my content and they're trying to keep the channel going and giving me suggestions, and people who vote on the community polls. It really means a lot. And with that being said, I'm going to stop blabbering. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention I'm wearing a backwards cap today, not a beanie. So maybe it's the ear reveal. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.